My mom was from Havana, also from old Havana, but my dad, he was from Santa Clara, which is like the third largest city in Cuba. It's like in the center of the island, and that's where my grandfather, who was from China, had immigrated to when he came to Cuba, like in the 1920s, 1930s. I know that he was born in I mean, he's from the Canton area in the south near Hong Kong. I know he was the eldest son of the family. His father and some cousins had some business in Cuba, in that area in Santa Clara, in the center of the island. And then his father went for a visit to China to see his son. At that time, there was my grandfather and his brother only, and he was already sick. He went back to Cuba, and his health worsened. So he had to go back to China, and my grandfather was sent to Cuba to take over business. So my grandfather never saw his father ever again, my great grandfather. And my grandfather, got to Cuba basically on his own. He was like 17 years old or something, I hear, and he didn't speak the language. He didn't know anything. He told me about, the very long trip from his little village to Hong Kong, from Hong Kong to San Francisco, from San Francisco to somewhere in Florida on train, then another boat to Havana, and then another train from Havana to Santa Clara. So it was like huge long trip, especially in that time. And he never saw his father again. He never saw his family again. And when he left, actually, his mother was pregnant with the person who would become his third brother, and they never met either.